Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amina Adoye. As usual, you guys all know me. So if you're just coming across my video, please click on that subscription button and give me a thumbs up. And if you've always been a family, thank you for always supporting me. Give a video Amina Adoye, and my God will surely bless you guys. So today, guys, today is going to be about we're going to be talking about relationship, love life. There's no makeup, no transformation, nothing. It's just going to be a chit chat with me, the baby girl Amina Adoye. So we're going to be talking about relationship and love life. Okay, so a lot of us have our own way of viewing the world, defining the word relationship. Everybody has his or her own way of describing relationship. But as for me, relationship has to do with the coming of two partners, a man and a woman. It doesn't really have to be a man and a woman. It has to be two men coming together, two women coming together to form that clique. And I believe without love, or without the word love, there's no relationship. There is no relationship. It's not possible for partners to build up that relationship. And love has to do with patience, tolerance, loyalty, a lot of things attached to it. And you being patient doesn't mean, or you tolerating a lot of things that your partner has been doing or saying doesn't mean that you're dumb, or maybe you're a fool. Let me use that word. But let me use that word, because I believe in a relationship or in a marriage, two partners can be angry. It's not possible for two partners to be angry at the same time. It's not even possible. What builds up a relationship or a marriage is if two partners are angry, it's not, you don't expect peace to reign in that family. Like, it is a no-go area for peace to reign. For example, now, if your husband is someone that gets angry a lot, and you too, you're someone that also gets angry too, but you keeping quiet to all the things he has been saying, or he has been nagging about, or mentioning, or yarning about, doesn't mean that you're a fool. It means you're being matured. And bet me and see, he respects the fact that he's going to respect the fact that you were. If it's someone that really, really loves you, and it's someone that is reasonable, he will respect the fact that you kept quiet upon everything he or she has been saying or nagging about. He or she is going to respect the fact that you ignored him. You didn't let your voice out to complain or to say anything. That is it. It means tolerance and you being patient makes you more matured in your relationship. Another thing about, there's some things that I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but there's some things that people do in their love life and in their marriage that makes the other partner feel or get tired. For me, I feel like as a woman, you don't really have to depend on your partner all the time. There's some things that you'll be able to do and to carry on by yourself. That is why I would always advise any woman, whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, or you are married or you're not married, I would expect the fact that before getting to any relationship, you have to have something doing. I'm not saying you should go and do federal government work or any other thing, but have something doing. You can have your business, even if it's a small business, even if it's you braiding hair for people, or you selling things online, or be whatever. There are lots of business you can do, a lot of things. You can sell hair, you can sell clothes and everything. You can make nails, do whatever things you want to do, but make sure you have something doing, because my dear, it will give you respect though. Because it's not all the time. If you're someone that is always depending on your partner, It's not all the time that you be asking your partner, baby, please, I need money for this. Can you assist me with this? I want to go and buy hair. And baby, please, I want to go and buy clothes. Please, can you give me money? I want to go and buy food at the market. There's some things that you can be able to handle that you won't be able to you won't ask your partner to like carry out for you. Do you get? That is why for me I feel like every man needs a woman who is supportive, not just to advise him, baby, everything is going to be all right, baby, don't worry, this is going to happen. When I mean supportive, I mean financially, like you are giving him, even if you're not giving him that money, there are some things you'll be able to handle yourself. That is what I'm trying to say. See, let me tell you something. Men respect women that are independent. Like, get that into your head. Men respect women that are independent. If you are a woman or a person who look after his or her responsibilities, guy, your man cannot come and yarn anything to you, cannot come and say anything stupid to you, he cannot come and say any bullshit to you, because he respects the fact that this is a woman, is someone who is hardworking and doesn't take nonsense. That is it. I'm not saying you shouldn't collect anything from your partner. Yes, you have all the rights to like ask for for a present or for a gift or for a thing or for money from your partner. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing, but there are some things you'll be able to handle and carry out by yourself, that you can be able to handle and carry out by yourself. For example, now, okay, your partner might come and tell you, oh baby, this is what I'm going through, I need you to help me, please, I don't know. But your partner can, even if it's not, men have pride, even if they're not asking directly, telling you that they need money or this. If your man should come and make complaints to you and tell you that, okay, this is what I'm passing through, this is what is going on, this is the problem I'm having at the office, or this is the problem I'm having with a friend, or this is an issue I'm having on ground right now, I feel like you as the woman, you calm your man down first. Tell him, oh baby, I know what you're going through, it's not easy, I know, but with time God will take control and everything. You can at least squeeze out some cash from your hand and give it to him. It's not a bad idea. Come on, guy, your man will respect you. Apart from him respecting you, he's going to know that this girl really 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 do love me, because with the action she has taken, it means her love for me is real and is genuine. And with that, bet me and see, he's not going to forever forget. He's not going to forget the fact that you supported him when he needed something. It's a good thing, and he's going to respect you. And another thing again, let's move to the angle of, or let's move to the side of loyalty. You see this word called loyalty? It's a strong thing. Gong 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 gong. It's a strong word. I feel like the same thing you don't want your partner, things that you don't want your partner to do to you, you shouldn't do them at all. You shouldn't carry the actions at all. If you're someone that is a jealous person like me, I'm the jealous. Things, if you're someone that doesn't really want, you don't like seeing your boyfriend with other girls, or you don't want your boyfriend talking to people, or you don't like the attention your boyfriend gives out, or your partner gives out to any person, I feel like you shouldn't do the same thing. You shouldn't give attentions to it's not everybody that comes to you that you want to open it and feel the person and laugh. Like, don't give rooms for that. Don't give rooms for that. It's not everybody that comes to you to want to get your number, you give her your number to. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not everybody you see that you feel like, oh okay, the person said this, or the person said that to you, you should give listening ears to the person. There are things you shouldn't be tolerating by this time. At this time, I mean, like, no. And something else again, there's another thing. If you and your partner are having issues, do not go and seek for attention. If you want a long lasting relationship, or apart from even having a long lasting relationship, for you to grow up, for you to be matured, if if you and your partner are having issues, because of the issue you guys are having, that doesn't mean that you should, you know, go and look for someone who will keep you, or give you listening ears, or for the meantime, give you that attention you are looking for. Which I know all we love attention. We love the fact that we want our partner to always give us that attention. Because I got to learn from my partner that this life is not all about love. Apart from being in a relationship, there are other things that need to be settled, or that needs more attention. There are things you need to do apart from love life. It's not all the time you say love. And I love you one chop. And love like go bring food for on a table. I mean, I love like go give you water, make you drink. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't like always maybe show that love to your partner, but everything doesn't really have to be with love. Has to do with love. There are some things that need to be tackled, and there are some things that need to be handled. So don't say because of your partner doesn't give you attention to do this, because your partner doesn't give that attention to anytime you talk to your partner about this, your partner doesn't give you listening ears. There's some, maybe there might be things that he might be, stuck with. There might be things that needs his attention more. There might be things that he's handling. There might be things that needs to be looked upon and needs to be settled. So please don't ever say because of your partner is not giving you attention, it means that you should go and look for that attention somewhere else. Because from there, problem can be coming, issues can be coming and popping from things that you not want to ruin your relationship, will not be the one to ruin your relationship. For example, now maybe person that you think you might give you that attention when your boyfriend is not around, you now start sending him things that happen though. You now start sending him things, sending him pictures, if later if your partner gets to find out about that thing, it will ruin your relationship immediately. Like, your partner gets to find out that you're doing things with this person, things that even if it does not look like you're really, to you might not look like you're doing anything bad, but the same way you view things might not be the same way he or she might view things too. So like, don't do that. Avoid looking for attention from somebody else when you're in a relationship, or when you and your partner are having issues. And another thing again, I feel like if you and your partner are having issues, you guys should sit and talk about it. It shouldn't pass that day. It shouldn't pass. You guys should not even sleep. You guys should not even let it get to the next day. You guys should settle it. Because with that, I feel like you guys shouldn't give room for that. If you're having issues with your partner today, make sure you settle it up today. Because if you say next day, see, more issues will pile up for you. If you're having issues with your partner today, make sure you settle it today. It shouldn't pass this day to the next day. You guys should settle it. You guys, from there, you guys will, forgive each other, and things might surely happen for that night between the two of you. You know what I'm talking. And again, in a love life, or in a marriage, or in a relationship, there should be a level of trust that you can have for your partner, or you should develop for your partner. The reason why I said this was because if you trust your partner, if you have this trust for your partner, no person or no individual can come and tell you that, oh, brother Ken, or sister Amaka, or sister Marachi, look at what we caught your boyfriend doing. this is what your boyfriend was doing outside, this is what your girlfriend was doing outside, even if he or she wasn't doing anything, you should have that level of trust. You should have that standard. No, my guy can't do this. No, my girlfriend cannot do this. There should be trust. Have that level of trust in your relationship or in your partner. And doing that is why I said, before ending up with someone or before starting a relationship with a person, get to know more about that person. What builds up a relationship again is French, excuse me, friendship. You don't just jump into a relationship like that, or you don't just jump into building a relationship like that. You have to get to know more, get to know about that person, at least certain things about that person, before starting anything or getting yourself involved into anything called relationship. Because let me tell you, what builds up a family now is you being you being friends with your partner. Like, there's some at some point in relationship, I've seen marriages that, so people end up not being together 2 months, I say 2 months, 2 years, 3 years. They don't the relationship, or the marriage ends because they didn't get to know more about each other. They don't know where this person is coming from. They don't know how the person's life had been before he or she got to meet each other. They didn't You didn't care to check the person's background. Like, that is why they'll say, before getting that is why I said, before getting into any relationship, you should at least take your time, be friends with that person. Friendship should take place first before any other thing. Don't just start up a relationship. From there, you can be able to develop that trust. From there, you can know what the person can do and what the person cannot do. That is how it starts, and that is how it begins. Say, the way you lay your bed is the way you lie on it, if I'm right. I don't know, but I feel it's something like that. Okay, let's say you're you're in a relationship with someone that is and hot tempered, and someone that is always, when I never marry you, you don't, they beat you, you don't raise hand to give you one. Like, I feel like you should not even think of getting married to that kind of person. You should better run for your life. Because if you say, okay, now you guys are already in a relationship, when you guys not get married, how do you think things will look? How have you not been seeing, like, there are some, right nowadays, online, if you go online, you see videos of people complaining of a toxic relationship, a toxic marriage, where the partner is beating this person, where the partner is laying hands on this person. People are dying. Like, people are losing their lives because of people who are like that, because of the people who they end up being with. You don't give chance when you see that your partner is someone who gets angry and cannot control his or herself, or someone who has ever laid his or her hands on you. Guy, you need to run for your life and look for someone better. You need to run for your life and look for someone better. Because, my dear, you doing that, you're helping yourself and you're helping your future. Take a look at Osinachi's case, for example. You see what her husband did to her. Her husband has been, no one even knew what was happening. Everyone thought she was living a normal life. She had a peaceful marriage. No one knew that her husband was doing things to her, doing stuff, a lot of things to her. How can you even be telling your children to be beating your wife? Does it make sense? Why will you be doing that? You be beating your wife in the presence of your own children, making your wife look as if she has no value. That is why I said, before you take a move, you need to look at how the future will be. Like, that is how it is. And always put prayers in it. When you say that the thing has passed your power, you run for your life. That is it. This goes for the ladies. Ladies, I'm not saying when you get married you should cover your body, tie wrapper for your man. See, let me tell you something. You see this life we are not in the olden days anymore that our parents were doing their own stuff. This one is a new time. You know how this generation is now. I'm not saying you should not keep yourself holy, you should not look holy. I believe you being holy, or you being a Christian, has to do with the heart. It doesn't have to be the way you look like. It has to be your heart. Your heart to speak for you, and the way you carry yourself will speak for you. Let me tell you, when you get married, or when you're in your husband's house, the things you should avoid doing is you tying wrapper in your man's house. Don't no go turn to grandmama all because of the wife, or maybe because you got married to a man. Let me tell you something. It's from there that your mom will start looking outside. Don't ever say you want to tie wrapper or wear maybe a maka gown. No try am. Look classic, dress well, do your hair, paint your nails, do your makeup. Make sure you let him know that this is the woman he saw the first time you guys met. This is the woman you are. Don't let him look outside. And even if he looks outside, guy, let me tell you something. Your heart to speak for you, because number one, you didn't pay him with evil. You were humble, you were respectful, you were loyal. Your heart will definitely speak for you. Carry yourself with pride, dress well, look smart. Every man wants a smart lady. Dress smart. Talk talk should I say decently. It's not everything you see you want to nyang 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 nyang. You want to say out of your mouth. You want to bring out of your mouth. You want to throw out from your mouth. It's not every situation you see or you find yourself into, you find yourself inside, you want to open your mouth and say how it is. There's some things that needs to be kept. Excuse me. There's some things that need to be kept within you, inside you. They're not that you shouldn't say everything that you see. Definitely, with that, your man will even respect you the more. Because let me tell you, men get tired of women that are always causing commotion, causing issues, bringing up issues. Maybe because now you're a housewife, you're a housewife now. When your husband goes to the office, he comes back and hear that you are having issues with the next neighbor. Gradually, the man will start getting tired of you. From there, he will even start looking outside. That is why I said, even if you're a housewife, you should learn. Because it's not every man that wants his wife to be working. It's not every man that wants his wife to be going to work. Even if you end up being a housewife, it's not everywhere that there's issue or there's problem, they will find your leg, they will find Mama Amaka leg inside, or Mama Amaka leg inside, or Mama Fatima's leg inside. There are some things that you should be able to handle, and you should always not pay attention to. You need to be matured. When you hear that there's issue here, you just act as if, give deaf ears to it, like you didn't hear anything. That is it. Every man loves a peaceful home. Every man loves a woman who will give him peace, who will not give him headache. That is why sometimes when women say, my man is cheating on me, my man is doing this, I feel like a man who is should I say a man who is should I say matured enough will not just, a God-fearing man or a man who is matured enough will not just go out there and start cheating on his wife. There are things that he or she is cheating on. A partner will not just go out there and be cheating on his own partner. I feel like there are things that the other partner has done or the man has seen in the partner that doesn't speak good or doesn't look nice at all. That is why I said you should learn how to control yourself. It's not everywhere that issues will pop up that they will see you. Everywhere that they are fighting that they will see you. Everywhere that they are doing amebo, that you want to go and hear gist. From there sef your neighbor sef will not even respect you again. So it's not everywhere the things are popping up or there are issues that you go and show yourself. Please, women, I'm begging you people. I'm not acting like the perfect girlfriend, but I'm just saying this because I feel like my fellow girls out there have to like grab more knowledge and more lessons. Do you understand? So please. I can't really believe that I totally forgot about this part. See, the first thing you're supposed to get into your relationship or get involved into your relationship is prayers. Hey, I'm not saying you should be Mother Mary or Mother of God. Oh, no. See, what I'm saying is, in anything you want to do, or in any path you want to take, or any movements you want to do or take in your life, or in your marriage, or in your relationship rather, involve God. Take it to God first. Make sure that you pray. If you have any issue, instead of you looking for a third party or looking for someone that will come and say, oh baby girl, take heart, so this is how it is, or maybe I'm not saying you should not like take it to you. If you feel like you have a God-fearing mom, someone that will never spoil your home for you, yes, you can go and tell your mom about what you're going through. A mother's advice is good too. It supports, it helps. But rather, instead of you doing that, I feel like you should take it to God. Commit everything into God's hands. Tell God to intervene. Tell him your problem. Tell him how you're being hurt. Tell him the angles where all this pain and sorrow is coming from. Tell him to, if your partner is someone who is always harsh, always is this kind of person that doesn't care or doesn't talk, or someone that talks anyhow, tell God that this is how you want your partner to be. He should break and remold your partner into the shape you want him to look like. Someone who will understand you, someone who is loving, someone who can be loving, someone who can be caring. Take everything to God, and definitely he's going to answer all your prayers. And the next thing is side talks. Should I use the word side talk, or it's still the same thing as third party? People might, this is to all the people that are into relationships right now. Don't listen to side talks. Don't say that, okay, for example, now maybe you and your partner took pictures, and you post on your status, or you post on your story on Instagram, and maybe your friend sees and say, God, when but hope this person will not break your heart, sha. Hope this person will not leave you, sha. I feel like you shouldn't give ears to those kind of words coming out from people's mouths. And don't even give them listening ears, because that is even where the problem is going to pop up from. It's going to start popping out from. I bet you and see. If you say you will give listening ears to people, baby girl or baby boy, see that your relationship will not last long, because that is where issues will start piling up from. You now be like, you now start telling your boyfriend that, oh baby, promise me you won't do this to me, promise me you won't do that to me, promise me you won't leave me. I feel like you should just let the moment flow. Let it flow. Let that love flow. And if that person really belongs to you, I bet you and see that person will stay with you no matter what. Don't ever give time for, or give chance for side talks. It is a no-go area. Don't give chance for side talks. If people are saying anything, or if you have friends that are always giving you that negative feeling or negative advice, you better run. You better run. Run away from them. I hope you guys will have a lovely day. Bye. Guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys have been able to learn some things and some lessons from this video. Please don't forget to like this video, share, and tell a brother to tell a brother to tell a sister, or to tell a brother to come subscribe to my channel and enjoy my videos. Thank you guys for being patient. I hope you guys will have a lovely day. Bye.